I'm Travis.
I'm Emma.
And this is Bestie Approved. What's the last song you listened to?
Mine was Make Damn Sure by Taking Back Sunday.
Nice. Mine was Too Close by Josh Fawaz, and he dropped a whole new album, and I feel like that entire thing is going to be my last song for the next 6 weeks.
Oh, I love it.
It's so good. We have a lot on the list today.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start?
Hot Dog Boys.
Hot Dog Boy.
We have like an angel and a devil hot dog guy on Indianapolis's shoulders.
Yes.
You can start with the angel.
So there is a guy, his name on TikTok, I think, is like Only Franks or something. And he starts every video off and he's like, hi, welcome to my OF. Only Franks, that is. And I think it is the cutest goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. He's so pure.
Yeah.
And he runs around to all of these. I didn't know hot dogs were so prevalent in Indy.
There are a lot of them now that you go through his profile.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it either.
But he runs around, he tries hot dogs everywhere, he rates them. It is the cutest and sweetest goddamn thing, and I think it's a beacon of light and hope that we really need right now. And his videos genuinely spark joy for me.
And it's more than hot dogs. It's so funny because when I clicked on the link that you sent, I'd seen him before, but I've never seen him review a hot dog. I've seen him do the Kilroy's breadsticks of the month. They had the Arroz con Pollo breadstick back.
I feel like I do remember this. Yes.
Yeah. But never hot dogs. But I love that for him. And I hope he starts making money off of TikTok. And
I do too. I told him we were going to shout him out this week because I followed him. And I was like, hey, is it okay if I...
Only Franks.
Yes. Only Franks. And he was like, yeah, let me know. And I'm excited to watch. And I was like, God damn it, I love you so much. I love you. Of course
he replied and was encouraging, naturally.
Yes.
So if you're in New Zealand or Belgium or something, please tap into Only Franks anyway.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please. Tell me about your devil of a hot dog guy.
Oh, yeah, the devil. I never thought I'd be saying this, but Joey Chestnut. Brother boy got arrested. He lives up here in Westfield, and he got arrested for slapping someone in a bar. Because apparently they recognized him and he was just super drunk. And unfortunately, I feel like I can empathize.
Who the fuck is this? I just Googled Joey Chestnut. I've never seen him a day in my life.
Travis somehow has never heard of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, which to me is insane because it's like the Super Bowl for even white people. And
I don't enjoy white culture.
I can't watch the hot dog eating contest. Let's start there because I hate people chewing. Yes.
No, I'm so sorry. That sounds like my personal hell.
Disgusting stuff. They dip it in water to get it done. It's actually disgusting. And they eat dozens of hot dogs. It's gross. Anyways, yeah, he slapped someone, which is crazy because it's a local celebrity, which we don't have many of. Shout out Joey Chestnut, I guess. He is an icon, but
okay.
I just thought that was so funny.
That seems like a liberal use of the word, but okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, for this part of the country, yes, that's an icon.
But, okay, so, someone went up to him in a bar, and they said, oh, my God, you're Joey Chestnut. And then... But he just slapped the shit out of him? How did that interaction go?
I just read about it briefly, but from what I gathered, everyone's super wasted. That is the predetermining factor you need to understand. Okay. And I guess the guy comes up to him. He probably said something stupid, if I had to guess, about him eating hot dogs.
Oh,
and
okay.
And if you've seen Joey Chestnut, recently at least, ripped. He's jacked now. He's
okay. God bless Joey Chestnut. I hope he's doing well in prison.
When you look up Nathan's contest winners, the recommended search is why is Joey Chestnut on probation?
Jesus Christ. I love that so
Joey
much.
Chestnut. It's no hate at all. I just thought it was silly.
Next on the list we have James Charles, who
I somehow missed this whole
Are you serious?
thing.
I will say, I do think his PR team tried to cover it up very, very, very quickly. So, like, if you didn't see it immediately...
I haven't heard anything about James Charles since it came out that he was going after underage boys. So.
Oh, and let me just tell you, they're back on that one. They love bringing that up. And I mean, to be fair, that if that's something that happens, that is something that should continue to be brought up until...
He's off the internet.
Until he's off of the face of the earth.
Yeah, I need...
I'm going to be honest. I've never really understood the appeal of James Charles, of, like... Because
I sort of do, only because I was very in the 2016 makeup tutorial space. I was, like, very into that. Because I was a freshman in college.
So that's why he was a makeup... I didn't realize he was a
when the
tutorial
term
person.
was, like, makeup guru, he was, like, one of those.
I thought he just had a makeup brand. So he was, like, a Jeffree Star guy.
Yes, exactly that, yeah.
Okay.
Just, like, a few years later and, like, younger, and then he came out with, like, the rainbow palette and all of that stuff, and so people followed him.
Okay.
And then he just started getting really annoying, and that's why I stopped, like, ever seeing anything from him. And then... it all came out that he was, like, going after underage boys, and I was like, okay, I hope I never see your face again, and I really haven't. I saw, like, the messages and stuff. That's the thing. Like, they showed the DMs, and it sounded like him, to be honest. And
he admitted it.
I thought
He's publicly
he's
admitted
like
it,
apologized,
right.
quote unquote.
And like, I'm not interested in your fucking apology. I'm so sorry, but
you have to apologize. Like, you have to admit that there was wrongdoing there. But that doesn't mean I have to forgive you.
In his most recent iteration of lighting his life on fire, so Amber Vargas is was a Spirit Airlines employee before they filed bankruptcy in the middle of the night and like literally shut down operations and canceled thousands of flights across the country.
What? That was crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like that.
Well, so the whole long and short of it is jet fuel became prohibitively expensive because they were already like on the brink of filing bankruptcy anyway. Yeah. And when Donald Trump went and did the whole song and dance with Iran, the Strait of Hormuz got shut down, prices of jet fuel skyrocketed, and they simply did not have enough operating capital to go on another day.
Oh my god!
So it was bad. But
so they were like, "We're done right now."
Yes, like
everyone go home.
I mean, you realize like people showed up to, like so there was like some talk about them maybe filing bankruptcy, and then people showed up to the airport and they were like, "Your flights are canceled, Diva," and like there were no people there to talk to about it. This was a night. Like, I cannot imagine anything worse.
Can you imagine, like, you're just taking your family on vacation, or even more casual than that? You're just, like, going somewhere for work or whatever. Can you imagine? And then you just get there and they're like, oh, well, that airline doesn't exist anymore. Like,
I know I'm such an elitist piece of shit when it comes to airlines. Like, I only fly Delta. I'm so sorry that I'm, like, this person that everyone hates. But, like... It's not about anything other than like I genuinely like Delta. I like a Delta Sky Mile. I cannot imagine the hell of like showing up, not having anyone to talk to. Then you have to call some like phone number because I guess there was a phone number set up to deal with this. Can you fucking imagine? Like, let's just say the 10,000 people that were supposed to fly that day, they're all calling the same number at the same time. So it's
also, who do they have running that phone?
I don't know. Demons. I don't know.
Volunteers.
Right.
For their broke asses. Oh my god.
So that all went straight to hell. I feel genuinely bad for everyone involved in this, but I feel worse for the employees because they had something like 10,000 employees that they laid off.
Yeah, missing a flight is inconvenient, but your job just disappearing is devastating for some people, especially. Like,
yes, but specifically for Amber Vargas, who was an operations agent in Boston Logan Airport. Mm-hmm. For context, I want everyone to understand. I googled this. This role makes roughly $17 to $25 an hour, so it stands to reason that when her job stopped existing, she panicked.
Of course.
She starts a GoFundMe, and she sends it. I can argue both sides of this thing of like sending sending a GoFundMe to influencers, to like celebrities, to whoever, and like just like throwing everything at the wall and seeing what you can get. Like I can make the argument of like, yeah, it's a little distasteful, but like you're fucking desperate. Like I don't.
Is it distasteful to post your hauls of designer handbags?
That's the other side of it. Like, I can argue where I'm just like, you have a closet full of designer clothes.
If you don't want people to know you have money, don't post about having money.
Right.
Like that's what it boils down to for me.
And for me, I'm just like, if there's any good that someone can do, I think do it. And if you don't want to do good, then just don't say anything. You don't have to say anything. James Charles can't not say anything now.
But like, doesn't he have to be ignoring thousands of DMs every day?
This is the other thing that that's the first thing I thought to myself, because so he opens up the DM, and I'm going to clip in the audio from James Charles's original response to this, because I need people to like actually hear how just fucking demonic he sounds.
I'm
like,
not surprised.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God, welcome to the real world, sweetheart. People lose their jobs every fucking day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves. Why would I fucking help you? Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need the GoFundMe? I can at least like 1% respect the mentality of closed mouths don't get fed, doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off, okay? I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick.
He starts out with like, I got this DM, and he said, I could have ignored it. I could have just said no, but it pissed me off. And like, he starts on this whole thing about like, you know what you could have done in the time that you were like copying and pasting this message to influencers like me who you don't even follow? And I was like, oh, fuck you. And
that's why he's mad. We just got into it. That's why he's mad, because she doesn't follow him.
But I want to go two things. One, he calls her a lazy piece of shit, and I was like, this girl's desperate, and you're blowing her up to
he would not survive 2 hours at her job.
20 minutes.
What are you talking about, lazy piece of... You sit in front of a tripod that is set up for you and then do horrible, awful, no good makeup and get mogged by celebrities who you are supposed to be teaching constantly.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right. Right. But then the other thing that I keep coming back to is you and I have a public-facing TikTok, Instagram, Threads, whatever, for the podcast. When you have a public-facing profile, there are like 3 categories of
DMs,
messages.
yeah.
Like people that you are connected with, people that like the algorithm thinks you might know, and things that are like you have no connection to this person, they don't follow you. And it just goes into a folder that like you don't ever see.
Yeah, you have
James
to go
Charles
through it.
had to go in and like he was looking for something like this.
Yeah.
Like, and that's, I imagine like he's probably one of these people that's obsessed with like himself. He's a narcissist, whatever. He's up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's what he's doing, is scrolling through his messages to see like, what are people saying to me? That's the answer of how we got here.
He knows that there are people in there gassing him up, and he wants to read it.
Yes.
And do you know what? Fine.
Sure.
Who cares? But for you to go after this woman,
oh my God,
who was just trying to protect her livelihood.
Like, God bless, whatever. I don't care. Like, that's neither here nor there. if I'm having a day, like I go on and I read our reviews on Apple Podcasts. Like that's where we're at. But this girl, and for context, I went and found the original GoFundMe. The dollar amount has since gone up because I think this has gone so public. So she's like, I'm going to help other people. But the original amount that was on the GoFundMe, $1,100.
She was probably just trying to make rent.
She was trying to cover her fucking rent for the month. Like, that's what it was. Or, I don't care what she was doing with it. Like, I mean, in Boston, $1,100 for rent feels super low. So, I'm
maybe
just
she was just trying to have electricity.
I don't care what it was.
It doesn't even matter. I don't care if she was just like, damn, I lost my job. I need to go to Miami for a weekend, bitch.
Yeah. You should. And you're not going on Spirit.
She wasn't forcing anyone to pay her either, by
Flights
the way.
are probably $1,100 on Delta right now, for God's sakes. Also,
I bet they would give a Spirit airline firee a little discount if they sobbed enough.
I would hope so.
Yikes.
But it's so horrific. And then, so he goes on, he makes this whole thing about she's a lazy piece of shit. The internet drags him to hell.
And thank God.
And so the other thing to understand is, in content creation, your capital is how many followers you have. James Charles had 44 million followers. He lost 5 million followers over the course of a weekend. And good.
God, it feels good.
Set a record for becoming the most unfollowed person on TikTok in history.
Wow.
Proud of him for that. And then he comes on and does the whole song and dance of trying to make an apology, where he's out, he's on his porch, he's crying, he's doing the thing,
girl.
and he's making it about him, which he's like, this is the first place where I feel like I can truly be myself. And I'm like, first of all, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. You've never been anyone but yourself, and you really showed who the fuck you are. I don't want to hear that.
When has anyone ever held you back, girl? Oh
right.
My God.
And I want you to be whoever you are. I want you to run around. You can't treat people like shit, though, and make it about being yourself.
Yeah, and you don't get to fake oppression and be like, well,
oh Christ,
right? I've been oppressed. Girl, we've seen pictures of you when you were 12, living your best life. What are you actually talking? And if that is your real struggle, I don't want to take that away from you.
No,
but there's no way that's your argument.
That's asinine.
It reminds me of a bad boyfriend who's talking about I can't just say what's on my mind.
Yes. Oh my God.
I can't just say what I'm thinking.
I can't have my feelings.
This isn't a safe space for me.
God damn it. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. But then Amber Vargas, the original poster of the GoFundMe, responded with a post to his apology. She said, I heard the apology. I just don't accept it.
Period.
And all I have to say is good for fucking her. She could have been the bigger person. She could have. I want you to take him straight the fuck to hell.
Exactly. And Augie agrees.
And also, the other thing too, because I brought him up a minute ago, I hate agreeing with Jeffree Star about anything.
Ooh, yeah.
But Jeffree Star came out and he was like, what did he? I'll clip it in here too, but he said something to the effect of, well, he probably would have helped this girl if she was a 16-year-old boy messaging him. And I said,
if that Spirit Airlines employee was 16 and innocent, James would have sent that cash out. Next subject.
You know what? Broken clocks are right twice a day, I guess.
Yeah. It's so would you, Jeffrey, but okay.
Fair. But also, speaking of underage people... that was a bad segue, but have you seen the thing about Dr. Oz, who's apparently in charge of the CDC now, I guess? I don't know. Dr. Oz says that 1/3 of Americans are under-babied.
I did see that.
Tell me your thoughts.
What the fuck does that mean? Secondly, did Dr. Oz ever get his MD? Because last I checked, he was a PhD.
No, that's Dr. Phil.
No. When Dr. Oz had a show, wasn't he a PhD, not an MD, and it was a whole thing?
No, that was Dr. Phil, babe. No, Dr. Oz.
I knew that Dr. Phil's like a psychologist. Of course, he's not an MD, but
no, Dr. Oz, like, because Heather Dubrow is very, very, or was very good friends. I don't know if they're still super close, but because he
like
worked
a
a lot
real
with
life?
Terry Dubrow. I think he's a real doctor.
Oh.
Hang on, a real MD. Yeah, Dr. Mehmet Oz is a real licensed and credentialed physician. He trained as a cardiothoracic
He's a heart
surgeon.
doctor.
Yeah.
He's a heart surgeon.
A cardiothoracic. I don't know
Maybe
what the fuck
that's
that
what
means.
it is that I don't remember. I was a child. Maybe it's that he was a heart surgeon and he just kept going on TV and calling everyone fat.
I think you're right about this. This was yes.
That's
because
what I
he was in the
remembered.
realm of Dr. Atkins because they did something together. I think I remember what you're talking about, but
It was like 20 years ago, so.
he's also one of these people who, and this is where I struggle, where like I do think there is space for holistic natural medicine. I also think if the solution is a pill, a vaccine, whatever the case may be, that is the solution, and that is science. We have science to back it. I don't want, like, there is no all black or all white situation. There is room for gray area here. He is obsessed with like promoting natural medicine, and like
Holistic
the Maha
remedies always
people
have.
are all over that, and that's why he's in charge of whatever department in the government he's part of now. And that's either, I don't care about that, but he gets on during I think it was a press conference where Donald Trump was literally falling asleep in his chair. Like,
I saw that too.
never seen anything like it. I'm like, you want to talk about sleepy fucking Joe? Like,
Not
let's start
even
there.
really trying to hide it.
No.
Just fully grandpa's resting his
I got
eyes.
the rest of my eyes. I heard everything he said. My papa does the same thing, by the way. But Dr. Oz says 1/3 of Americans are under-babied, and he also predicted that there was going to be an upcoming wave of Trump babies. Jesus Christ. Okay, so a couple things here.
Board up
Number
your
one,
windows.
I want your thoughts about this. Like, let's get the baseline there. Let's start there.
I think you're treating a symptom of the issue.
Okay.
People aren't having babies because people can't afford it.
That's one reason.
People are also having babies because we live in a society where if you do not have a 2-income household, it's almost impossible to get by. And then that leaves the problem of where do the children go?
That's
And
another part.
And I think getting on TV and saying we're under baby, there's about to be a wave of Trump babies, is really a creative way to sweep that under the rug for the 50,000th time.
It's that, and then it's also like the third data point that kept coming up when I was reading about this is as women become more educated, there is less emphasis on you have to be a mother. That has to be your entire thing. And I have been very honest about my thoughts about if you want to be a mom, I want you to be a mom, and I want you to do whatever you want. If you want to, like, I want everyone to be exactly who they want to be. I don't like this idea that you have to be a mother and your only value is in being a mother. And like
0%. No,
I say this, like, and I know my cousin Megan listens, and like she's a stay-at-home mom. She's got
So am I.
yeah, right, you are too. And she's got 6 or 7 kids, and I don't remember. I'm sorry, Megan, don't hate me, but she
Jack
loves.
just did the 6-7 thing. Anyway,
She loves being a mother, and she's a good mom, and that's what she wants to be.
and that's beautiful, and that's a good purpose to have in life.
Exactly. Her sister Autumn doesn't have kids, and I don't hear Megan pushing like, "Oh, you need to be a mom, you need to have kids." Like, she doesn't do that to Autumn. So
No one should do that
there's
to anyone.
no issue with anyone being a mother, obviously. And like, there's also the idea that like the studies have like, I mean, and this is a math problem. This isn't a thing, like a phenomenal thing. To get a society to continue like existing, you have it's 2.3 something is the number of kids that have to be born every generation to keep a society in existence.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But I want to come back to this thing about like how prohibitively expensive it is to have kids in some cases, and how there's no support for like, I mean, they're cutting SNAP benefits. They're cutting like every benefit for low income people. So it's like we're gonna push the whole pro-life narrative. We're gonna force you to carry the child to term, and then it's your fucking problem.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you can't have it both ways. I'm so sorry. I pulled data from the U.S. Census Bureau, and in 2024, there were 84,969,539 households that met the definition of a family household. So either a married couple, a single mother, or a single father, like with everyone living there. Of those households, 33,674,652 of those they included at least one child under the age of 18. So that's like roughly 39% of those households. So the long and short of it is the math breaks down to roughly 2.17 children per household in the United States. And then I went a little bit further. 12.9% of those families are with the children under the age of 18 are living below the federal poverty line, which is an insanely, like, the poverty line, I don't remember what the number is now, but like it's low. It's like $12,000 or something. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, a year.
Yes.
Obviously.
And then that's up from 11.3% in 2014 of those households. So like, I wonder if there's potentially maybe a connection between being poor and not wanting to have more children. So, but yeah, that's the long and short of it. Is I wonder if there's a connection between being poor or not. Honestly, not having a 2-income household and not wanting to have 94 kids. Like, I wonder.
Like, and even if you are like moderately wealthy or even super wealthy, to be honest, and you just decide not to have kids because they are expensive, I think that's fine. I don't think it's a selfish thing for you to say, no, I want to spend my money on me and living my life. I think that is totally okay, girl.
Concept.
There are enough people out there with 8, 9, 10 kids to counteract everyone that chooses to have 0. You know what I mean? Like, the population of humanity is not in danger.
And even if it is, we'll be dead before it's gone. So I don't care. I know that's such like a weird take to have, but like this whole notion that you specifically are responsible for keeping a population going is asinine.
And I thought there were places like Eastern Asia that were way overpopulated. When did we stop caring about that? Because I feel like we heard about that so much, like, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago.
That was a talking point where I think they've moved away from it because I'm probably for this very reason, because people in the United States, people in Western Europe Western Europe are having less and less kids.
Yeah.
And
so they didn't want to talk as much about how the world's already overpopulated. I don't know.
Or like maybe how they're like ahead of us. I don't know. It's asinine though. That's the long and short of it.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Oz being in the White House is asinine, to be honest.
The entire administration. I'm so like it's
a circus.
Thing that comes out of it is just. So, you know how sometimes we're an AI podcast. My TikTok is an AI For You page.
God, my Twitter is literally AI bots talking to each other.
Yes.
And I can see it.
Yes.
I can tell that it's 2 AI chatbots talking to each other.
The new trend that I keep seeing, though, is people saying they're hiring AI chiefs of staff. And I'm like, oh my God, you're using Claude Code. Please stop. You're unwell. Like, you are unwell.
Okay. I can actually see both sides of the argument. You know where I stand on AI. I think it's demented. Do I think it's incredible that we are living through an era where we have created such a thing that can design like an electronic personal assistant that you coach into doing for you what you needed to do? Like, that's not lost on me. That's an amazing feat. However, Brittany, you don't need it to organize your Pilates work,
to respond to your emails, to do
Like-
all of it for you. Like, no.
Remember at the beginning of this podcast, a little over a year ago now, when I said we're all just gonna lose the ability to think?
Yes.
That is where I'm at with it. Now we're also talking about memory issues because
Oh my God.
you're expecting AI to remember everything you've ever told it, and if
Yes.
it doesn't, you will just not remember it.
Right.
And like, no.
So here's the thing about like these AI tools. So the other thing that like keeps popping up on my TikTok is it's vibe coding is what it is. It's like you give the prompt an idea and it spits out the front end UI of an app.
Yeah.
And I think like, okay, I can argue both sides of that. I think number one, it's a security disaster. That's problem number one. Number two, like if you're putting it out there and you're like, cause there's a guy on TikTok that was like, my friends send me these apps and they're all pieces of shit. Like I want to fucking look at your like.
You probably have loads of friends who have sent you a text. Yo, check this thing out I just built in Claude. It's so sick. And then you have to click this link and it is the worst piece of you've ever seen. It sucks more than an art project you made in 4th grade. And you have to, oh, so cool, man. Every time. Yo, check this out. I put all my Spotify playlists are available on this website and you could search it by artist. But I don't want to, and it looks like garbage. Yeah, but I made it. What are you, my son? I don't give a shit. You made it. Terrible.
Whatever.
You
app.
still have to put work in. I'm actually very close to this world
Yes,
because
you are.
Kenny didn't go to school for coding, but he wanted to create a website. He started vibe coding. But when I tell you it's not, he sat down, wrote a few prompts and left it, it's like 4 hours a day
Yes, it
for
is.
like 3 months straight. Still,
Right.
even though he's not the one coding, you still have to like, and now
You have to babysit it basically.
yeah. And now the website is actually cool.
But here's the thing, I'm looking at it and I'm not like I love Kenny.
Yeah.
This looks like every AI coded website. They all look exactly the same to me. And here's the thing, I
Yeah.
won't take away from like coding is not easy. Like I sent you the screenshot of like what the Python script I ran to like do something for the podcast. And I attempted to teach myself how to do it, and there was one thing that kept going wrong. So I took it into Claude and I said, "Can you help me can you debug this for me?" And it was like, "Oh yeah, you like didn't indent something the right way." And
Yeah.
like it comes down to some of those kind of things. I think Claude is an incredible use
Tool.
case for something like that. I would rather die than like tell Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, I don't care what it is, what you want to do. And just let it spit it out for you, because like then it's like that takes away from the journey of getting there in my mind.
Like, do you feel ownership of that? Are you proud of that? Like, I feel like you would feel, what's the word? It's like self.
Like you cheated.
No, like when you actually complete something and you feel,
Self-actualization.
yeah. We're gonna miss out on that completely, because if you work towards something that like payoff of, like you said, self-actualization at the end just like doesn't exist if you're believing in a robot to spit it out for you.
Right. The other thing too is like people have become so, it's like it's a self-awareness thing that we've gotten to where like we know that everyone's writing emails with like AI, whatever. There's a
Yeah.
new browser plugin that adds typos into your AI generated emails to make them look real. And I'm like, we've lost the plot entirely.
It's so over.
Like-
That actually just like hurt my brain to hear.
I it's come to a point where like it's not just something that's out there that's like available for adoption. It's something that like we're on a societal level, like titans of industry are like pushing it on people. Like, and Sam Altman, like I'll give him this. Like, he's not one of these people that says you must use AI in every facet of everyday life. I think he's been pretty good about that. The Anthropic, the people that own Claude,
Yeah.
they put out like I think it's a public service thing where they're like trying to offset some of the negative that's come out of it, where they'll say like, hey, if you ever actually have a question about something that you like aren't 100% sure Claude's giving you the right answer, we want you to go talk to a person you trust. Like it's not making the
I feel like, honestly, the people behind the AI companies have had a much cooler head and a more realistic expectation.
Yes, because they
than the
know
people who
what
are
it
actually
is.
using it. Yeah.
Because, like, to someone like I think about my Uncle Roy a lot that died when I was, like, 16. He loved technology. Like, the Claude, ChatGPT, that would have been, like, magic in his mind. Where, it would have been his new best friend. But back to this notion of, like, pushing it on people. So,
Oh yeah, I don't like how that's all of a sudden become a thing. You like the fact that you have to turn Google AI off, but not on. And just like the subtle hints, I'm just constantly being run through AI, and I'm like,
well, and Instagram, like the search bar's meta AI now, like that's neither here nor there. Like I can take or leave that, but you've got people speaking at commencement speeches of graduations at college, where you have people who ostensibly, like, I have to assume the vast majority of people put in the work when it comes to a 4-year degree. I'm sure that, like, we're 2026, so realistically, for people that graduated their undergrad this year, some iteration of AI was available to them the entire time. I'm sure that some portion of the people in that graduating class used AI to get through every bit of it, but I have to assume that the vast majority of people put in the work. And there are some people, like, I mean, for you for the most part, who are just staunchly against it. And I think that's a very, very valid point. You have people getting out there saying AI is the wave of the future, like whatever. And these people, and I'm so glad it's happening, they're literally getting booed off the fucking stage.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
And I'm just like, these people put in work for 4 years, and you're like, well, AI is going to take your entry level fucking job. Fuck you.
Like, why are you here? Yeah. It's one thing for you to sit at home and play with your AI and do your silly little thing and whatever. It's another thing for you to step outside of that home and then go tell people who believe in the power of human knowledge and learning that AI is the wave of the future. Like, you're sick.
Yes.
You're sick.
And if you want to use it for your business, that's amazing. You cannot be a person who is respected, who is someone who, like, people listen to and force that on people. Like, that is not okay. Like, I'll die on that hill. But the on the other side of this, Steve Wozniak, one of the Steves that founded Apple, spoke at a college graduation. Where was it? I don't remember. But, like, his speech gave me a little bit of hope. I'll clip his little, like, part of that speech in here.
You all have AI. You all have AI. Actual intelligence. My entire life in the technical world, I've been following people that were trying to figure out how to make a brain, software, hardware, synapse chips. And I was at a company where the engineers figured out how to make a brain. It takes 9 months.
Is that actually, like, I think that was something that, like, we have lost in a way that's like, oh, we can give it to Claude, we can give it to Gemini, we can do whatever. And, like, technology is so incredible, but I'm like, you have to still value the human side of it.
I looked at him crazy because he wiggled all the way down in his seat and he laughed at me.
But yeah, like, we're losing the plot so hard, and, like, the voices like Steve Wozniak are becoming fewer and fewer. And I don't know.
And I knew.
You were right.
The minute ChatGPT became readily available for anyone who wanted it for free, I was like, this is bad.
Ooh, the wheels about to fall
bears.
off.
People will take convenience every time. It's probably like an evolutionary thing.
On some level, it probably is. But
because is it easier to go to ChatGPT and be like, tell me what to make for dinner, send this email for me, do this, do that, do that, do this? Yeah, probably.
Is it though? Like then just
Maybe. Every
because it
night
takes away the decision making piece of it. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, 100%. You can keep your brain in autopilot all day. Never have to think about anything ever.
You're gonna get dementia.
Exactly my point. I've been saying this forever. You hold on to zero thoughts. You're not exercising your brain.
No.
I bet we see a serious uptick, and I'm like not even joking at all. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I've not studied this enough.
Like a serious, like the what was it, between 1972 and 1998, so, like it wasn't a super long time.
Yeah.
The attention span dropped from like, it's cut in half. Like it's insane what we've already seen happen, like on a cognitive level, on a societal level, because like it's so readily available. And
I think people don't care, and I'm one of those people. I don't really care what is done with my data. Like,
I don't care about that at all.
Whatever. But I don't think that people understand how it works. I don't think they understand the ramifications of what they're doing to themselves or to the environment or to society as a whole. I feel like people have just started using it without considering the downsides ever.
Yeah.
It's like the classic, just because we could, does that mean we should?
yeah, I agree. On a lighter note, what the fuck is Meghan Trainor doing?
Oh my god. Ozempic? I don't know. She's been skinny for a while, actually.
The mic, like, or like just pull the table like a little bit over because it's like not picking up as much anymore. The thinness isn't what I'm talking about.
Actually, she's been skinny for a while. I just made that up.
Well, she does have a
that she
Ozempic
is skinny.
face. She 100% has a Ozempic face. But the bigger question that I have is like, so she put out this new album and it's
Yeah.
I will give her, there is the one song that was all over TikTok. Shimmer, I think it's called. That, I actually really do like that song. I'll give her that. But it doesn't, like if you put Shimmer next to like All About That Bass, next to Lips Are Moving, next to like any of her like old music, it is almost unrecognizable to that.
She is like, all in all, just on, like not even a stone's throw away from where she started. I don't know.
No, but I've seen a lot of speculation online where like her music team like went into some AI model and said, give me every popular term on Instagram and TikTok right now, and that's what the titles of songs became. And the other thing too is the visuals, the dances, it all seems like she's telling people what she wants the trend to be. Like this is what I want the TikTok dance to be to this song, and I think we've gotten away from like letting people discover things and enjoy them. It's like it's all become such like a business model, for lack of a better term. But the backlash from her fans has gotten so bad that she had to cancel like it's something insane, like all but 4 of the stops on our North American tour.
Oh my
like
God.
Something insane like that. And I was like, there's real money that is being lost there. And I'm talking on the production level, on the local level, where like, do you know when Taylor Swift came to Indianapolis? Like it was one of the best things that has ever happened to the economy for this city.
Look at Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico.
Yes, yeah.
Single-handedly turned their economy around.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the reason like why like electricity is coming back to certain parts of that region now. Like it's because like they haven't had or in some parts they haven't had electricity since Hurricane, is it Irma?
I don't remember which one hit
since the
them,
hurricane
but
that like decimated Puerto Rico. And I'm just like, okay.
I think he personally helped with that too, but yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
But it's like we're moving away from like people enjoying things, and it's like, no, we're going to tell you what to enjoy, which is neither here nor there, but like people are going to react the way they are.
Do you know who I feel like is the opposite of that right now, and a real breath of fresh air?
Who?
Miss Zara Larson.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm obsessed with her.
Her, Kesha, who's the BB Rexa, the one where they're just like, I'm just gonna do what I like doing. If you like it, I want you to like it.
Yeah.
And
if it pops off, I'll be happy. But if not, I'm also an artist. It is just very much like that. I believe that's who they are as people. Like Zara Larson is so posting funny TikToks.
I agree.
And
I think you're probably 100% right about
but I
that.
do feel that a lot from certain artists where they're like, okay, here's the TikTok dance for my latest song.
Right.
Let me show it to you so you can make me viral. Mwah.
No, but I agree with you about the it's like, oh, the make me viral thing, because it's like, I don't know, like, it's
Come by your own right.
Yeah.
Come out with something super fun and cool, and people will like it, and you'll go viral the old-fashioned way.
And I think Meghan Trainor is genuinely talented. Like, I remember seeing her live in like 2014 when she was new, and like I was like, oh, she can sing.
Oh yeah, she has a genuinely really good voice.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, is otherwise very musically talented.
Yeah. And I've heard she's a wonderful person, like just in life, and like
married to the kid from Spy Kids.
Yes.
So cute.
Right.
I think all of that has really kind of left the chat. Like, I haven't heard her just sing a cappella and be cute for
and she used to like make those TikToks with Junie from Spy Kids, and I'm like, I like that. Like, I didn't really care about Meghan Trainor. Like she's not.
I don't care about who she is as a person.
But I'm like, that's cool. Like, live your life, whatever. But like, the backlash got super bad. This part of the problem is I think she's never like really been disliked, and so she can't.
Because I never really like was in love with her.
But people were.
But it's like, if you didn't like Meghan Trainor, it's not like you needed to go out and hate on her because she was like, whatever.
Right.
It's like, I don't like Taylor Swift, but I don't need to go hate her either.
Sure. But anyway. Well, I'm going to cut that because the internet's got to come after you. But
I'll say it loud and proud. Ever since the era of Our Song and Teardrops on My Guitar, I haven't liked anything. I'm sorry.
I liked, what was the song where she was like, The Old Taylor's Dead, or like whatever. I liked that song
That's
a lot.
when I stopped liking her. I was like, why are you being weird?
Oh, I like the weird. But like, that, like, there's room for debate there. Like, I'm like.
Yeah, but it's
I can
not a
see
big
she
deal.
was talented when it was Teardrops on My Guitar. She was very, very talented. So what's happened with Meghan Trainor though is like, it's like people are like, my hands off, I'm done, and I don't think she knows how to handle that. So she's not really saying anything publicly, but her little friend Chris Olsen is. And that's another one where I'm just not interested in his opinion about anything. I'm so sorry.
If you want me to be really real about that,
I do.
I have not cared or really heard a single word really come out of his mouth since he got divorced. I liked him and his little husband together on TikTok. I liked the husband. I didn't. Exactly.
I never liked Chris.
Exactly. I didn't realize that until post-divorce that I didn't really like him. I liked his relationship with his husband.
Sure. The husband, I will tell you, has taken the high road in a way that I don't know a lot of people could, because he said there are a lot of things I could say about it. I'm not going to say it publicly because I'm just not going to do that. He's been incredible about it.
The way I would be on this podcast airing all of his dirty laundry.
I'm just like, he's so insufferable. And I'm like, you, sir, are on the internet being yourself. You can't handle any negative criticism whatsoever. And I think this is like a product of like a generational thing where like we've gotten so far away from like the way our parents were raised and the way like my granny and papa were raised, where it's like they had rough childhoods. So it's like they wanted to give us everything that we didn't have. And it's like the Gen Z and then like Gen Alpha like cannot handle negativity because they don't know. They don't know what it looks like.
Well, they take any type of criticism as negativity.
Yes.
But that's not always what it is, you know. Some people are genuinely trying to help you be better.
Right.
So, I don't know.
But in Chris Olsen's case, I don't want him to get better. I just want him to shut the fuck up.
If I never see his face again, it'll be too soon.
I know. But there's that. We're going to complain, and then Reality Roundup's going to be cut in because it might sound a little different. But I want to complain. I want you to complain. I want to hear what you have to complain about.
So this very morning that we are recording this, let us set the scene. I wake up, it's 6:15. That's fine. That's a reasonable time to me. I wake up not because the baby is awake, but because Kenny is freaking out. So I get up, I'm covered in sweat. I don't know. I looked it up. It's a hormonal thing, I guess.
Oh.
Fine. I'll sweat.
Sure.
Let's just keep it pushing. Turns out Kenny's freaked out because the dog has pooped all over the house.
Oh.
Beautiful. I'm so happy, and so stinky. I'm so happy. And so
Okay.
I help him clean that up naturally. That wakes the baby up.
Of course.
Sure.
He
Let's
shits
get our
too,
day
probably.
started. Fine. So I get the baby fed. He's chilling. I'm preparing the living room for me to take the rug out so I can just put it in the washing machine. Thank you, Ruggable. I would love a sponsorship, Ruggable. Okay. And so I finally crack open some caffeine. I'm trying the new lime Red Bull, the like summer flavor they just came out with. Disgusting, Red Bull. Disgusting. How could you?
I swear to God, you could, like, gun to my head, I could not have told you it was coming here, but I'm happy we got here. Please, go ahead.
Disgusting. It was, honestly, I was truly shocked. It might taste good if you have alcohol. That's the only thing I can think of. So I was like, you know what? After the morning I've had, I deserve it. I'll order a coffee.
Okay.
But I know we shouldn't support Starbucks, and to be honest, I'm kind of bored of Starbucks, and so we try a new place. Disgusting. It is $25 of the nastiest latte I've ever tried. It's like, I don't like cold brew. I think it has a weird sour.
Yes, it's that very
taste
bitter,
to me.
acidic, yeah.
They used cold brew for a latte without my consent.
What the fuck?
And so I just moved on with my day. Whatever. We are washing the rug. We're getting the baby to sleep. It's great. We go for a walk. We come back. We're recording this podcast, and the baby poops all over himself and his chair and his clothes and his changing table. So that's my day. That is what I'm complaining about.
I will give you, I could tell. So we did our daily FaceTime. You were on a walk with Jack in August, and I could tell
I was on my
on that
last straw.
FaceTime, I was like, she is not interested in hearing about any of my bullshit right now. And then,
that's not true.
No. I could tell you were in a bad fucking mood. If I'm the same way. If I get like really hungry, like I am a fucking nightmare to be around. You weren't a nightmare. Like you were just like, I could tell. Like you were just like, I don't have it in me right now. Like to expend my like conversational skills. That's okay.
I think
That's
I know
fine.
exactly what was triggering that face for me, and it wasn't you. It was a certain tapping on my arm every 3 seconds.
You were overstimulated.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I hate that you had a bad day, and I pray to God that when I go to get my hair cut, I take all of the negativity out this house with me.
If you do, I hope they cut it right off your head.
Rebuke it. I'm going to complain about Xfinity being on their bullshit.
Tell me.
I get an email this morning that says, and I'll read it to you. You'll see you'll see internet data overage fees on your next bill. You've used more than the 1.2 terabytes of data included in your internet plan for May 2026. You can continue to use your internet service, but you are now being charged a $10 plus tax fee for each 50 gigabyte block of additional data this month. Monthly overage fees will not exceed $100, and your data will reset on the first day of each month. Number one, I didn't know that there was a limit to how much internet I could use. I never once thought about that. Like, number two, take a wild guess on how much my Xfinity bill is each month.
God, I think I'm gonna throw up.
$310.35 a month. To be fair, I have internet and TV like on the same plan. $310 a month.
Yikes.
And you want to tell me you're potentially going to charge me an extra $100, even though you are in my county the only internet
That's available.
you can get because you've created a monopoly in Shelby County. fuck you and the horse you rode in
I think
on.
that's exactly why they're okay with their HR being, or no, their HR, their
customer
PR
service.
being so bad, because they know that like people are stuck with them all over the place.
And I'm just like, and they have lobbied, because like Shelby County has had on several occasions, one company tried to come in and bring in fiber optic internet, and Xfinity has shut that down every time. Like the people in like the planning commission will not even entertain at this point, because Xfinity has such a chokehold on the county. It's so
that's bizarre.
Annoying. No,
Take it to the Supreme Court. There's a monopoly here.
I have to imagine that there's probably like
that has to break some kind of antitrust law.
It has to, like, but I think they have like different regions of the country where they're allowed to like do this. Like, I feel like I remember something about this, but like I'm just like, I pay $310 a month for internet and TV. Fuck you.
You're just getting an extra $100 wherever you can scrape it together.
You are one of the most valuable companies in existence. Like Xfinity is owned by Comcast, which is owned by their parent company. Their parent company is NBC Universal.
Yeah,
You're not hurting for money.
No.
Like.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at today.
By the way, is so crazy. Like, you have to go in. I've always thought this with like any kind of parent company situation. The fact that you have to pay Xfinity and Peacock is like.
So that's the other weird thing too. Is like there's so many licensing things with these things. Like I have to assume it all stems back to where they were all their own individual companies before, before
they were under the umbrella. Yeah.
Right, and like because
NBC didn't used to be the same as Universal, did they?
No, NBC acquired Universal after they were sold off by Warner Brothers. At Time Warner is, I think, who sold off Universal, and they did a lot with that. But Peacock has been specifically NBC Universal since its inception. So I don't understand why I have to pay for both, because I will and I do.
Yeah, that's probably why, because you will.
Because they know I'm going to watch The Real Housewives.
And it's not just you, it's everyone.
It's
because they will do it.
They'll shake everyone down for $13 a month if they can. But that's where we're at today. We'll be back for Reality Roundup.